back to back.
Thank you.
Are you going to give this one away too?
Yeah, I think to my dad, or my grandfather, whoever wants it more. Yeah.
Why?
Well, because, Father's Day, and I think that, well, especially my dad, when I was 16 and I was in high school and I told him I wanted to be an actor, and I was living in Georgia at the time, I feel like any other kid in that state could have said that, and their dad would be like, no, do business or something like that. But he supported me 100%, and I'll never be able to repay him for that. So that's why I think maybe this should go to my dad. Yes?
Oh.
Hi, sorry.
That's okay. Contract coming up? Is your contract coming up?
Yes, December.
Are you thinking about moving on? What are your plans?
It's been such a pleasure and a privilege working on days. It has. It's changed my life and for the better. I came out to Los Angeles and enrolled in UCLA, and I think after this is up, I want to go back to school. I want to graduate. I want to have a degree, and then see. I just want to keep looking forward.
Yeah.
After this contract is up, you mean?
Yes. So yes.
Well, you mentioned that you want to go back to school. So many younger actors who have stood on that stage, like Sarah Michelle Gellar, have gone on to tremendous careers from daytime. So, as you're pursuing your career, your collegiate degree, will that be coming into play? Will you still be auditioning during that time, or?
I think I will. I'm still not completely 100% decided, to tell you the truth. But I know that before anything else, I want to get a degree. And I want to. So that's most immediate on the horizon. Yeah.
In what?
Right now, my intended major is Mandarin Chinese. But I might want to double with international business or something. I don't know, honestly.
Do you speak any?
I don't know, because I had to put it on hold for days, and I've just been going extension and maybe taking a class a quarter and basically general ed stuff. But yeah, now I'll get to jump into it.
That's pretty impressive.
Thank you. Well, you can say that after I've learned it. Yeah.
Chandler, last year you jokingly said that you were going to go to Disneyland to celebrate. Do you have plans tonight?
Yeah, I think we're gonna. My grandfather, my dad, and my aunt, and my brother are here, and we're gonna go to Jack in the Box and
two tacos for 99 cents.
It's gonna be on me. Yeah, it's gonna cost like $18 total, I think. I don't know. I'd probably go out to Dave's party and celebrate with everybody now that we won Best Show. So
it's awesome.
Just kind of be there. Yeah.
Well, the show is the best show on daytime right now, and you've done amazing work this year. Have you already thought about what you're going to submit next year? I mean, you and Blake and Mila, everyone's been amazing.
I haven't thought about it. Actually, my past two submissions, I haven't chosen myself. I asked my mom what her favorite episode was, and she told me, and that's what I submitted. So I'll probably do the same thing.
Will she get that Emmy?
Maybe, yeah, maybe if it happens, yeah, I guess she deserves one. Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah, you still got a lot of story left to play in the rest of the year with the baby and everything happening now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
How do you think having a baby will affect Will and Sonny's relationship?
I think it's only going to make them stronger. I love how, first of all, Freddie is an absolutely phenomenal actor and a phenomenal person. So I'm lucky to be able to work alongside him. And I think Freddie and I kind of stumbled through the beginning of Will and Sonny's relationship, and I think that's great because I think it was appropriate for Will and Sonny to kind of do that same thing. But with each kind of obstacle that they face, I'm not saying a baby's an obstacle, but maybe an unplanned baby could be considered an obstacle. I think it's only going to, like everything else, make them stronger. I say they're a super couple in training.
Yeah. Last year, E. Jill was the hottest super couple in daytime. and when you were up there when I asked you that, and I was speaking to James Scott, who adores you. I think he's your biggest fan. What have you learned from James Scott, and do you wish that BJ and Will's relationship was somehow reignited? Even though I hear you guys have more scenes.
We do have some more, and I honestly do wish that we had more stuff because James is, he's, if not he's one of the best actors I've ever worked with, ever. and it's kind of like in the best way possible. It's an acting class being in scene with him because you get to watch him and you get to just like see how alive he is, and you get to see his mind, all this going in, you know, a glimpse of what's in his mind, and again, I'm just lucky to be on the show because between James and Freddie and everybody else, I mean, I'm just kind of along for the ride and taking me with them.
Can you talk about filming those amazing scenes that just aired a few weeks ago on the island when Will finds out exactly what's been going on?
Oh yes, you mean in the did you see the fight scene? I know,
Yeah.
I know it got preempted a lot of places, but I was really.
I thought.
Oh yes,
I saw that
okay.
in LA. It was okay.
That was so much fun, but we filmed all that stuff in the warehouse in one day, and basically from 8:45 when we started shooting to 6, we were out there, no break, except for lunch, but we had to drive block, so no lunch either, really. But it was such a high intensity situation. I think I really enjoyed it. I actually got shingles from that, to be honest. I think that day gave me shingles because I was like basically constantly trying to put myself in the state of panic and stress. And like, oh my gosh, we're all gonna die, you know, like Nick's gonna die. Oh, okay. Now?
Last question.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, it was good. Sorry.
What happens when you win Best Show?
I'm sorry?
What happens when you win Best Show?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. So, is that everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good?
Congrats.